clapping. Hello, everybody. As I'm like trying to do 80,000 things at once. Today is our what? Oh, this is apparently I had to cheat. I had to look at the title. This is our 6th meeting of the book of Not Your Normal Book Club, and now my eye itches, and I'm completely out of it. Just so you guys know. And today we are discussing the books and the movie of the Maze Runner series. And ooh, that looks really bad. Okay, and sorry, I'm like doing 80,000 things at once. Okay, so save that really quick, and there we go. Okay, so my brain just completely.
Okay, do you want me to say the first discussion question?
Yeah, my brain just completely fizzed out. So how many of us have actually read the books versus the movie? Went and saw the movie. And there, your button, Dan, your button is now in Facebook.
Okay.
So you will have a button now. Yay.
I read the book. I will be seeing the movie next weekend.
And Rachel, have you read the book and seen the movie, or vice versa, or
only read the book?
Read the book. Okay, well, you know, that's a start, because people in line last night, because we went and watched it in IMAX because I had free tickets, so I got lucky, and it was awesome. All the slow, crappy parts in the book they sped through, and I was like this through most of the thing whenever they were in the maze, because I was waiting for the grievers to jump out, and they did, and they were so freaky. They made them things so beyond creepy. It was so creepy. But the 3-year-old, awesome. The 3-year-old went with us, Anna Reese. She went with us, and she watched it, and she stayed awake for the entire thing, and she was all just like eating her popcorn in the big screen. It was awesome.
She's so cute.
So what did you guys like about the movie?
I didn't see the movie yet.
I mean the book. The book. What did you like about the book?
I don't know.
Any take?
What did I like about the book? You know,
I think what I liked most about it was that you didn't know. You pretty much were stuck with Thomas not knowing anything. You did not know what was going on, and there was no, you know, oh, the character doesn't know this, but you actually know what's going on, you know, kind of thing. You were stuck with Thomas not knowing what was going on. There was no way for you to figure out what really was going on.
I have to agree. That was.
Yeah, I actually really.
I've never read a book like that.
I really like that. I was actually talking about that earlier. About like the Evernight series, that you don't find out what's going on in the book until like halfway through the book, which was really nice because
don't spoil
normally
that series.
because normally, you know, you'll read the back of something and it'll tell you everything that's going on. That's why like I've stopped. I don't read book synopsis anymore. It's all about the cover. If I don't like the cover, I'm not going to read your book. That's all there is to it nowadays. I just found a very, very weird website.
So you want me to read one of the discussion questions?
Yes, let's go with the discussion questions.
All right, I just Googled these, so hopefully they're not too stupid. Okay, the first one is, if you found yourself in Thomas's shoes, would your first instinct be to assume the fetal position and give up, or would you hit the ground running to try to find a way out?
Okay, so, well, in the movie, that's what he does. Did he do that in the book? I don't remember.
Well, no, he just kind of, in the book, he just kind of went along with, tried to go along with what was going on, but he kept questioning everything.
He kind of pouts.
Okay.
Asking questions. He's like, just tell me something, you know?
Yeah, he pouts at a tree, if I remember correctly.
Yes, he doesn't do that in the book. I mean, in the movie. He, like,
oh, man, I want to see pouting.
he like jumps his butt out of the box and like runs until they have like these big rocks sticking up out of the ground, and he trips on one and down he goes. It was awesome.
That would be me.
I was like, exactly. That
Bye.
would be me. I'm not watching where I'm going.
Yeah, in the book,
Epic
he was
exit.
pretty much out of it when they found him in the box. He was pretty much out of it, didn't know what was going on. He just kind of was like, you know.
I'm sending you guys that link that I found that was just very odd. I'm
How
not
do I get my
exactly
logo
sure.
down there?
That's very weird.
I'll have to check that out when we're done.
Logo, and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Exit out of this.
No, but that was weird to find that. But okay. Okay, but yeah, I think I would probably be like Chuck in the book where he like talks about that he's like curled up in the fetal position and cried for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
That would
be
probably
me.
be me.
I'd be like, I don't want to be here. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be here.
Yeah. I would just probably completely freak out. That's all there is to it.
I'm a big baby, so yeah.
And you would have had to drag my butt into the maze to make me go in there. No.
Right, put me on a leash and something, and
Yeah,
tie my
there
hands behind my
is.
back, drug me.
There is no way in the world that you would get me within 20 feet of that door. Because that's one other thing that they changed from the book to the movie, that in the book, all 4 doors are open for the north, south, east, and west. And in the movie, there's only one central door.
Oh, that's kind of weird because there's supposed to be different sections, and that's how they figure out the code, is they have the different
They
sections.
still work
Yeah,
with that,
yeah,
but they
people
made
are
it, in my opinion, they made it better.
Yeah.
I like what they did. I don't want to
Really?
spoil the movie for you, but they made it better. I want to go watch it again.
Well, fly to Washington.
I need to see it.
Next Friday. All right, question 2 says, is the fact that Teresa is a girl a big deal? Does her gender play a large role in how she is received? Well, yeah, being a girl and now they're all boys, yeah, that would kind of trip them out if all they've been getting is boys and all of a sudden they spit them out a female with this note in her hand, so she's the only one
I
coming.
just say, there went the
Yeah.
hormones.
Yeah, seriously. I cannot remember in the book, how long have they been there? Was it 2 years or 3 years?
2
I
years.
thought they said
It's 2 years. I thought it was 2 years. In the movie, they changed that to 3 years for some reason.
Oh.
I'm not exactly
Well,
sure
that would make
why.
it even worse. But yeah, 2 years that they've been there with just boys spitting out of that box, and then they dump a girl in. But I
They're
think
like,
they could have played her
"Ooh."
character up more. I mean, she didn't really play that much of a role in it, other than
No,
that she had that
didn't.
little bit of connection with us.
No, she has a bigger role in books 2 and 3.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, she plays a bigger role in those ever so slightly, just about like what is going on. That's the only thing I really didn't like. I mean, as the series as a whole, it starts to drag. It really starts to drag. I had to force myself into finishing book 3
Ooh,
because
yeah.
I got into it and it's still just more of the same of that you don't really know what's going on, and then it's you already know what's going on, but it's still like other bits and pieces of it you still aren't exactly sure, how they're going to use the kids and everything that's going on. And then you find out, and then it's like, okay, fine, where are we going from here?
Yeah.
But the prequel was good.
Okay, question 3 is, why do you think Dashner chose to make the chapter so short? Is the format important to the pacing of the story? Definitely made me read it faster, because I was getting to the end of each chapter and I was like, oh, I can read more. Oh, I can read more.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I read a
it
book
did
now
drag.
that it doesn't tell me it's on my Kindle, so it's a copy I got from the author for a tour. So it doesn't tell me at the end how long each chapter is. So I'm reading and reading. I was like, oh, can I really read another chapter? Not knowing how long the chapter is actually makes it more difficult for me to read it, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to finish that chapter before I've got to go do whatever it is I got to go do.
Yeah, that's
Well,
something I
it
don't
also
like
didn't
about
make the
some ebooks.
chapters. It also didn't make the chapters drag. There was no unnecessary detail.
Right. You made them short enough that you got your facts and they weren't any of this blah, 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 dribble, drabble like I'm getting in my current books. It keeps going back to, sometimes they just keep rehashing and rehashing and rehashing because the chapter is so stinking long. It's like,
Yep.
really? I already know this. Move on.
Yeah.
I think the
Okay.
pacing was pretty good, but in overall, because I've read all of them, that it really does. The story just starts to drag where you just start getting into it that, just tell us what's going on and just get it over, get it done with already. What's
All right. Question 4 is, Chuck's role seems to be case of typecasting. Is there a reason that the chubby sidekick is such a popular trope? So here's my question. Did they keep him as a fat sidekick in the movie? Because when they did this with Divergent and they took Al or whatever his name is, I was thinking he was a big chubby dude, and he wasn't no chubby dude in the movie.
Yes.
So did they do the same thing
Yes,
in Maze Runner?
Chuck is a short little fat kid that's probably about maybe
Well, if
13.
that's how they're portrayed in the book, that's how they should be
Yeah.
portrayed in the movie. I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah.
made Al out to be some slow, chubby dude, and he was you couldn't even picture, if you were just watching it, you couldn't even figure out who Al was without them telling you who he was.
Oh yeah, and it's like Newt. I knew right off the bat. It's in the previews. It's like I know who Newt is. It's that one
Right.
kid with the English accent because that's how he talked in the book. And that's kind of, I actually really like that when they do that because then you can pick out the characters that match them up.
Right. Well, you should be able to if you read the book.
Yeah,
You should be able to
exactly.
tell like that's who that is. You shouldn't have to guess.
Yeah.
It's not like there's any shortage of fat, chubby actors they could have picked.
No, God, no. I think they did such a good job with this. I think that I really think that like the movie maker people that they're really getting it into their brains about keeping it more together versus like the train wreck of like Beautiful Creatures and
Oh my gosh, that was
City of Bones and stuff where they just did off the wall things that. I mean, what possessed them to do that, type thing.
The only movie I can think of that they really could have gone off is with The Giver. With The Giver, they could use the main concepts of the book and then do their own thing because that's the way The Giver was written. You were supposed to figure out your own concepts and go off, what they said. But yeah, with Beautiful Creatures, they did a horrible job.
They bombed it.
My husband said it was
they
a great movie. I'm like, you didn't read the book. Just be quiet.
What they need is to have the authors actually with them.
Yeah, I think that would help out a lot.
Input. Because I think if I read, didn't J.K. Rowling help with her movies?
Yeah, majority.
Yeah.
Yeah,
parts
and
of
that's
it,
why
yeah.
they were such a success. Yeah, because they stick to the books.
All right, and the final question that they give us, there is an emerging trend of dystopian literature featuring young adults or even kids as the protagonists. How would this story be different if the main characters were adults? Would they be just as compelling? No, it would not be because the adults would just kill each other and it'd be over with.
Well, not just that. I think that, like, if they were, like, adult guys there for 2 or 3 years, whatever, and this girl shows up and she was in a coma for, a week? In the book, she'd be screwed. I mean, screwed in literal sense. Like, there would be no path go,
Right.
I mean,
and I don't think they would have taken it upon themselves to do the different jobs or whatever they were doing. They'd be, some of them would be lazy and some of them, because adults would just be like, okay, let's just figure this out, beat up on their, they wouldn't form a community, I guess, as well.
Well, we wouldn't have the emotional struggle. Because you have teenagers in there, obviously. There's going to be emotions running high.
Yeah. I mean, I think it all depends, like, because it was just one person a month. I think, if it would have been adults, I think they could have, like, survived. But tossing in that girl factor would probably not have been a very good idea for them.
Hunger Games would be fun to watch as an adult. You'd have a whole Survivor kind of thing going on. But Hunger Games would have played out okay as an adult novel, because they already do that on TV anyway.
Yeah.
So, Divergent, I don't know if that would have played out as well. There were some adults in that one, so that one worked out okay. But if it was all adults, it wouldn't be as interesting to watch, I don't think.
No.
There's just something we just like watching kids, like
Yeah.
destroy each other.
Just kill all the
Apparently,
kids.
Because kids don't. That isn't what happens nowadays. You don't see. It's amazing what the young go through. They're not set in their ways already.
yeah.
Hmm.
You said that was the last question?
Yeah, I only gave us 5 questions on this one. Let me see if there's more, but I think that was it. Yeah, because then they just talk about the characters.
Let's see. What about here? Nope, there is only 5 for that one. Oh, there's one on, looks like there's something on Goodreads.
Okay. Well, how about, so what did you think about how they figure out how to get out when they first figure out when they throw in the rocks, and to figure out how to get out? How did they handle that in the movie? I mean, I don't want you to give it completely away, but did they handle it in the same way?
I was wondering how they were going to do that in the movie. Oh, and just so everybody knows, there is nothing after the credits.
Okay.
Zippo.
Nothing.
When the movie ends, the movie ends. There is nothing after credits. You don't have to sit there and watch them.
No Easter eggs.
So it's not a
No.
Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's not a Marvel movie. Okay, so so in the book they have that the kids have to take all the drawings of that particular day and overlap them, and then it starts filling out words. Well,
Right.
in the movie it's numbers that for each section, and then each section opens and closes in a specific pattern. So you only have, I think it's 8 different sections. So you have like 8 numbers repeating in a specific order, and that's what they use. I think they did a wonderful job with how they did it. I mean, without me like coming out and telling you what happens. They still have the Griever hole. They still have a cliff, in a way.
Do they figure out the hole before? Because remember, what's Thomas and the guy he was running with? They were throwing the rocks over the cliff. Remember, and that's how they found the hole.
They don't have to do that at all. There are a lot of oh my god moments when you're still like you're jumping because they're getting ready to be squashed by a wall while it's moving. But I mean, they're not going to die because there's more books. But you're still just like oh my god,
Yeah.
And stuff. And it was really good. Other things that they changed was like being stung, and you don't have the little beetles anymore. The beetles with all the cameras.
The beetles that spy on them. That's dumb. That's how they know about the creators.
Yeah, and the other thing is being stung by the grievers and stuff. They don't have that serum on hand like they do in the book. If you get stung, you're basically screwed, type thing. And so that was kind of weird that they did that.
Yeah, because that's how they go through the changing, and that's how what's his face that goes berserk and whatever, and then he comes back. That's how he figures out the stuff he knows is because he went through the changing. So if he gets, so does he not get stung then and go berserk?
So he does. He does. It's different than what it is in the book, but Thomas still does get stung.
Well, yeah, but that other guy though that goes into the house.
Albie.
Yeah, Albie. That's his
Albie still gets stung.
Because he goes berserk and then he comes back later after everybody gets through the hole and everything, and then they find out he's still alive, and then he gets retained again.
Ben still gets stung and still gets banished. Let's see. Thomas still runs into the maze like just in the book. They still hoist Albie up the ivy, but it's different. Let's see what else is different. Teresa does not spend that long in a coma. She's only in a coma for like 24 hours, like a day. And just like simple things like that were changed. They don't have the whole thing of the wicked thing of the word spelled out anywhere. I didn't see that anywhere. It's all just like W and then like a line. And I and a line. It's weird. Like it's just like the acronym that's all printed on everything they have. And there is no telepathic. They don't talk to each other in their minds at all. They completely cut that out. Let's see. I think that's about it about the changes. And then it's just like other like really simple things like how Chuck dies in the end was slightly changed. and like the ending section of how they get out changed. There's no slide.
Oh, that's silly.
The only thing I think, the one thing that I did not like that they changed was that they were supposed to be in the book. They were like inside an inside compound, right? They're inside.
Yeah, sort of.
In this, they're not because they fly over it because they don't get taken away by a bus. They get evacuated by a helicopter instead, and they go up above the maze, and you can see the whole entire maze. And they're not inside anything. I mean, even if it would have just been like a dome with like clear, like clear glass and stuff, because it's not supposed to rain in the dome.
It makes it seem like they're floating in a island kind of thing.
Yeah, because they're not supposed to have any rain in the dome at all. It was all provided by Wicked, and they were supposed to control their entire environment.
Yeah.
Well, like when what's her face?
That's why they lost the sun. That's how they lost the sun.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say because what's her face shuts off the game or is shutting down the game, and the sky goes gray.
Like it's been all day today, but yeah,
right.
But yeah,
not here. It's been sunshine and 90 freaking degrees.
Yeah. I don't know what the temperature is here today. It's 82 out, but it's a nice 82.
Yeah,
at least
it's been
it was
really nice.
Yeah, but that's.
Running.
Oh yeah, we have the air conditioning. We don't turn off.
It's currently 83 outside.
Those are basically like the major changes in it. They cut out like him going and trying all the different jobs and stuff. Just a lot of the stuff like to get the story going they cut out. But let's see. Okay, so here's discussion questions via Goodreads. The Maze Runner is often compared by critics to the Hunger Games. Did you read that one already?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my brain is completely gone today. See, why did the creators wipe the boys' memories before sending them to the Glade? Let's see. They cut out a lot of the different word usage, too. Number 4 on here is like, residents of the Glade developed their own unique way of speaking over time. Why did they develop their own words to describe everyday objects and experiences? Did the Gladers' language affect your reading of the book? No, it didn't. I was fine with everything. It's not like the, what is that? The Dustland books where things are like spelled, like it's the same word, but it's spelled really weird. I have book 1 and 2, and I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this because I can't read through it. It's like I want to like go through and like rewrite the words correctly.
Spell check.
Yes, and it was done on purpose. And at first, when I first got that, I thought that maybe it was typos, and I'm like, what is going on with this? Who was your favorite character in The Maze Runner?
I think I really liked Albie, because he seemed to be on Thomas's side, and so was the one that kept running with him.
Mihan.
Yeah.
Miha. I don't remember what his name is.
Yeah, the one that took him through the maze the first couple times and was with him when Albie when he ran out to help Albie and him.
Yeah, he's not such of a wuss in the movie as he is in the book, which kind of made everybody said they liked it because it made more sense because he has courage, later on in that book and in the series, so it made that more feasible versus him like running tail and run away. Personally, I really wish that they would have maybe, I don't know, like put, I kind of wish that they would have gotten rid of like the Scorch Trials altogether and like made it a duology because it really does start to drag. I just hope that with the movies that if they end up making all of them, or at least the original trilogy, I really hope they don't split up the Death Cure. like everybody else is.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will, just like all the other movies. They're going to make you pay for 2 movies when I wish they would just charge you one price and play them both at the same time. But I wish they
But
do.
you know, I kind of
Look at what they did with, what was it? The last movie for Twilight. You went and saw one movie in November. I had to wait a whole year to the following November to watch the second half of the movie. I mean, that was stupid in my opinion.
I kind of like it because they can take a little more from the book than you would get from just a 2-hour movie.
Can't they
Well, yeah,
just,
but I wanted to play the 4-hour movie. Just
yeah, exactly. Like, you know, just they
Give me
could have done that with Harry
and give
Potter.
me the second half of the movie and charge me one
Yeah.
price to see both movies.
They could have done that with Harry Potter. They could have made every single movie, you know, 4 hours or whatever, and I would go sit there and watch it. I sit there and
Well,
watch The Lord of the Rings.
Right? I did the whole extended Lord of the Rings day.
Yeah. Exactly.
Talk about hours.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I'll go sit in there. I'd watch that.
There
I'd
are
be fine
certain
with that.
movies I'd be more than happy to sit in there for a few hours, but yeah, they don't want to go over, I think, over 3 hours for a movie.
Well, it's like the Maze Runner is just under 2 hours long. It's like an hour and 53 minutes, and I think that they could have made it, you know, like 2.5 hours, and added some extra stuff to it, and it would have been even better. But I mean, it's gotten I think the Facebook thing said that it's gotten like $31 million already.
Wow.
Just from opening day. So I
Yeah.
think they're on a really good track for us to get the rest of them, because, you know, like my review and stuff, that I will more than happily buy the movie when it comes out. I may even go watch it again. I have some extra free tickets. I want to go watch the movie again. And
Wish I had free tickets.
but Bing girl, go to Bing, start searching. You'll get a free ticket, enough to get a free ticket like every 10 days.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
I'll check that out.
but the books, they're on my trade list, because I don't think I will ever go read those books, because they're just so bogged down with just crap.
That's why I snagged them, so I can finish reading the series and then get rid of them myself.
Yeah, so that's the next question. Since we already know that Jan's gonna go ahead and read them, like as soon as like she pays for them and I ship them out to her, are you gonna get the rest of the books, Rachel, and read the rest of the series to find out what is going on?
You know, I think I will. I'm one of those people. Even if I probably didn't like the book very much, I'd probably get the sequel. But yeah.
It'll probably be one of those things like I did with I'd probably more than likely will do, you know, I won't rush to read them. It'll be like, oh, the movie's coming, so I need to read book 2. Oh, the movie's coming, let's read book 3. You know, kind of thing. I don't feel the need to rush through them. So I think I'll be okay if I just wait until the movie comes out, and then it'll say, okay, well, movie's coming out, you should probably read it. That's the whole reason I read it now, is because the movie was coming out. That's,
yeah,
to me,
I
it
was gonna
didn't
say
seem like a big enough rush to pick it up, you know?
there's not a lot of books that are doing that for me anymore.
See, I zoomed through all of those.
Yeah.
And now I'm halfway through The Boy with No Name.
Ah, don't rub it in.
Or The Hidden Name. The Boy with the Hidden Name.
Don't rub it in. I need to read that. I've been following it since you started that whole blog thing about it.
I have The Girl with the Hidden...
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, see, I want to read. I want that. I want that. That's the one I want. So is it good or not good?
Yes, well, I finished it. I finished it in like a day and a half.
So yes, I need to get your other copy if it's still
Yes.
available.
And it's like up above me somewhere. Where is it? There's another copy up there, because I have 2. Because the other person never emailed me, so.
Okay, second winner, me.
72 hours has expired. So it's going to go on, well, it's going to go on as a giveaway with the review, which the review is going to
I will
post
be on there, just like your Jewel one. I've been entering that one.
next Wednesday.
Yet I want my copy of Jewel.
It's going to go on there next Wednesday.
I'll be entering that. I'll wake up at like 12
Yeah, me
o'clock in the
too.
morning.
I haven't had much luck winning any of her giveaways, but I've been trying, dang it.
Well, reviews post at 1 a.m., so you can sleep in
All right, I'll
for an
be
extra
up
hour.
at 1. You can give me an extra hour.
Yeah, I'm on the West Coast, so I usually see them just before I'm going to bed. I'm like, oh, gotta get that one in the morning, gotta get that one in the morning.
I'm only
Well, they're hard to enter from my
not even
iPad.
an hour away from
I'll
her.
get on the computer.
You just need to get your driver's license so you can drive here and just, like, sit down and, like, just borrow the book.
I do, seriously.
Yeah, you just need to not live on the other side of BFE from me, so I can come borrow the book.
I mean, you
Flying
cannot
over
get
for the
any
weekend.
further away from me unless you, like,
know.
move to Alaska. You know, that is the only
I have to
possible
go to
way
Alaska
you're going to get
Hawaii
further away
to
from
get
me.
further away. It's like
We'll just have to
completely
fly
random.
in. Fly
Huh?
and spend the weekend over there.
Well, aren't you
So-
coming for that October or November thingamajigger or something?
For
Was it-
Christina Farley?
Yeah.
I'm hoping. Got my fingers crossed. I really want to. I'll see if I can maybe take a bus over, actually.
You know, I have that thing called a car.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I have a
Such a
car.
magical thing.
I can always just come and get you. I want to go to the
That
beach.
is true.
I have not been
I'd be
to
more
the
than
beach in
happy to pay for
forever.
gas.
Okay. So then I'll just come and get you the day before.
I was going to say, she ain't going to come get me. It'd take her forever to get
No, I can't come and get you. You would have you have to teleport or something.
I did that trip once. California to Georgia. Never again.
No, I'm not in California. I'm in Washington, so.
Oh, they said California. I'm like, whoa. Still, the other coast? No. I went through Death Valley. Worst thing ever.
I
The
went
harbor.
from Cleveland, I think that's Cleveland, from Cleveland to Denver on the bus, or the train, excuse me. That was fine.
Ooh.
That was fun.
Sounds
I
long.
had I had it was like 3 days, but I had Endara with me, and she was like
Aw.
2.5, so that was always fun. But she was
Aw,
potty
okay.
trained, so that was good. I got lucky. Let's see here.
How about if you could change the ending to Maze Runner, how would you change it?
I would not kill Chuck off.
Right?
And I would
liked
kill
him.
Gally long before that time, because he is just
Oh,
pissing me
yeah.
off.
You would be gone.
The douchebag.
Yeah.
He was a
Boy.
jerk.
Now, the only thing
Crazy.
that I don't like about the movie is that in the ending, when they go into that room where like everybody's supposed to be watching them and the ladies there and stuff, they're already dead. Which I know it's like it's gonna happen anyway.
They're supposed to all be alive and then they get shot. That's how.
Yeah, and it's like, and they're just like
killed.
shoving guns out of their hands and stuff with their feet. I'm the person that I would like bend over and check to see if they have a pulse, because nobody's actually really dead, of course. I would have completely ruined the experiment.
Right.
That's all there's to it.
Like,
I
I'm
would
dead.
just
You're really
ruin
dead.
the
I don't want you popping
experiment.
up.
Huh?
Don't scare me. Don't pop up. Yeah.
Oh no,
probably
I
checking
was
pulse,
I was
'cause
grabbing my husband's hand, and like the grievers, like all you saw were like their legs, and it's like, ooh, that's cool. Oh my god, I scared her. I'm like hiding my
Yeah, I
hand.
know. I'd be sitting there. I'm one of those people. I hide behind my hands, looking.
Yeah, I don't tend to go see scary movies very much, so this is definitely going to be one of those times. And my husband's not going to see it with me. I'm going to go see it with my other book friend, and it's definitely going to be one of those things. I tend to not go see the scary movies. I tend to make it scarier in my head than the actual movie ends up being.
This one's more like it's suspenseful
Mhm.
Yeah.
versus anything else. It's very suspenseful.
Okay. I need to see it. I really want to see that one because I saw the previews before the movie came, or before I read the book, and it looked really interesting. So, which I
Yeah, we were at I think I was at Maleficent when I saw the first
Ooh.
preview.
That was good
Maleficent.
too.
I ended up taking my 10-year-old boy to see that. Because my other friend ditched me. Well, my other friend ditched me, so I said, Daryl, do you want to go see Maleficent? I don't know, Mom. I said, Daryl, I think it's going to be a good movie. So I took him to see it. He loved it. He thought it was a really great movie. He used to watch his Tinkerbell with me, so.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he gets stuck in
Tinkerbell is the bomb.
I like Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Well, and what was really cool is the last one was a pirate Tinkerbell movie, so he was like, okay, there's pirates, Mom. I think I could still be macho enough and watch this. He's going to get to that point where he won't go see those kind of movies with me anymore, but I'm going to take it as long as I can get it.
Yep.
It's coming, though. I'm sure it's coming. He's going to eventually say, no, Mom, not happening.
But yeah, that book thing is on the 4th. So yeah, I can get you on the 3rd, but you won't be able to go back home until like that Sunday. So you'd be here for like.
I don't think.
And oh, you could do the read on with me. You'd have no excuse not to be there because you'd like be in the same house.
Well, at least my face won't be swollen then. So I mean, look how pretty this looks. Isn't that beautiful?
It doesn't look that bad. Hey, I'm
sad.
surprised you can talk. When I had all 4 wisdom teeth out at one time, and I was put to sleep for it because I don't do needles. No.
I had a panic attack. They should have put me to sleep, but I had a panic attack sitting there. I'm like, I can't do this, but I should have said no.
No. They put an IV in my arm, and I went to sleep.
You're lucky. I had my eyes closed. I'm like, I'm not here. I want some ice cream. That's all I've been eating is ice cream. This is all I can eat.
I could not sleep for like 2 days.
I could only sleep on my left side. Because what happened was the right one up here, it was growing into my sinuses. And I have a hole in my sinuses now, so I'm having a problem with all of that now. And that's why I'm all swollen and look like I got into a bar fight.
Ow
And
comes to mind. Ow comes to mind. Ow.
It's ow because I'm taking like, I think it's 800 milligrams of ibuprofen.
Yep.
I'm starting to feel it now.
Yep. That's what I was doing.
I just want to cry.
Oof. It's not fun. I would not recommend that for people. It's like, just pray you don't have wisdom teeth. And just pretend like you just hope you don't have them, like my mom. She didn't have them at all. They're just not there.
She's lucky. My mom doesn't have any on the top, if I remember correctly, but the bottom ones never came through. So she's never had any problems. I'm like, why me?
You're just lucky that way. You're just lucky that way.
Right.
Okay, so the next book that we are going to be yapping about, go on here.
According to my thing, it is
Unpin that
Throne of Glass.
Yes, it is the Throne of Glass series.
It originally was going to be on the 7th, now we're doing it on the 11th.
Yeah, did I change these? I don't even know if I even changed these.
Well, I just have them written on Tuesday, and I just...
No, this is October the 4th.
Oh. Mine says October 7th was when we were going to...
So I'll be at your house for that one, too.
Yes, you will be. Yeah, because that's in 2 weeks.
I had Tuesday the 7th written down, so we have to have it done by the 4th then?
Yeah, that one's the 4th. Okay, and then the one...
Girl of Fire and Thorns was the 21st. Is that the 20th?
And now it's October 18th.
Oh, God. You're going to make this real difficult for me, aren't you?
Because everything switched to Saturdays.
I know, but I was thinking it was the Saturday after that Tuesday.
Nope.
All right.
And then we've got Talon is November the 1st.
Throne of Glass. Hold on, I got to update my calendar here.
Okay.
I have them on here. I just have them written on the wrong day. Okay, well, it all kind of depends on what time my son... See, my son has soccer games through the 18th, so...
Oh, yeah.
So.
Okay, so the Girl of Fire and Thorns is October 18th.
Yeah, got that on there now.
Talon is November 1st.
Right, and then that comes out the 28th, so I should be okay. Hopefully I'll be able to read it that fast.
And then Daughter of Smoke and Bones is now November 8th.
I can't wait to get that. I'm excited for that one.
Hey, I don't have to ship your stuff, Rachel, if you're coming here on the 3rd. That's in like 2 weeks.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
No chance that the mailman's going to lose it.
Right.
Or anything. Oh, I found out that if you have stuff coming from FedEx or UPS, you don't even have to have a tracking number. As soon as they put in their system that it's coming to your physical address, it'll pop up on their application.
Really?
Yes. I was so excited when I found that out last night.
I was gonna say, I know one of these sites. I think it's like UPS or USPS. One of them.
It's UPS.
If a package is coming to your house.
Mm-hmm. If you're registered with them, yeah.
Yeah, UPS and FedEx.
My mother-in-law tries to send me, not my mother-in-law, my adopted mom tries to send me packages and not tell me they're coming. Well, because I'm registered with UPS, as soon as she sends the package, I get the little notice, something's coming in the mail, and I'm like, I didn't order anything.
Yeah, because I'm keeping track on my phone. Like right now, my and my husband's iPhone 6 Pluses are in Shanghai, China.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Tuesday I have stuff coming from Penguin. Wednesday I have stuff coming from Penguin, from UPS, and then I also have stuff coming from on Monday I have stuff coming from where is this? Random House, Booksparks, and Coffee and Keurig.
Yeah, we just stocked up on our Keurig because Safeway had all their K-Cups on sale for $5 for the 12 packs. So we stocked up. I got caramel and normally $13, so we always stock up when it's on sale.
That website you got your Keurig from, that you won the
Influencer?
Keurig?
Yeah.
Still
the influencer?
Yeah,
I just won a box from them.
Yay!
That whole Dean's List thing. So I get like some foundation, some candy.
Yeah. I get stuff from them every once in a while. I just did a survey for them. I'm still waiting to hear back if I qualified for that last one I got a survey from. I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah, right now I'm in the running for like a Shell gas card. Like I could use that. Yeah, $50. That's like 1 week's worth of gas. But hey, $50 to $50. But then and then we're jumping from November 8th. All the way down to, oh, that's right. Did we want to add a book between the 15th and the 22nd of November? Because the next book after that isn't until the 29th, which is The Hunger Games.
Oh,
yeah, and I've already read The Hunger Games, so that I'm okay with.
Because that's on the 29th.
Thanksgiving in there, so people might be kind of busy.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have anything going on. That doesn't mean other people don't.
I go to where am I going on Thanksgiving? Same place I'm going on Christmas. We're going to Universal.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm going to Georgia.
Anywhere. My husband will be at work, and so will I. So Christmas falls on a Thursday. He'll be at work. Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday. He'll be at work.
Well, they're closed for holidays, so we don't have to worry.
Yeah, my work doesn't close.
When is Thanksgiving this year?
Thanksgiving is the fourth Thursday of November, like it always is.
Yeah, the 27th.
27th.
Okay.
I'll be out of town.
I mean, if we did it like the 15th or the 22nd, that would be fine because it's the week of that 29th.
I don't care. I have.
Yeah, I just need to know what we're gonna read.
I like reading.
Well, since we're the only 3 people here, we get to choose. That's the new law.
Okay.
So what book do you want to read?
New law.
Should we do the second book because I don't think I'll read all 3 of the books for the Throne of Glass series because I've only got the first one.
Well, let's just leave that for that book because, I mean, I have all of them, of course, because I have, like, everything, but just because we don't know if we're even going to like it or not.
Okay,
Something that we...
What about,
Trying to see if we can find something that's a standalone.
A standalone.
No, I'm trying to look
Which is
through my stuff.
hard.
Yeah, I don't have my books
That's
down here.
so
So I can't tell
hard.
you what's standalone and what's not. Let me go look at my Goodreads. See if I
I'm
got
just
something.
looking above me.
My books.
Let's see, there's Fangirl. I'm like just looking to seeing stuff that I can like see. Vengeance Bound. That's newer, I think. I don't know.
How about Once a Witch? I know you have that one, and I do too. That's not a standalone.
Yeah, that one is, because that's like the prequel, but then it ties into, I think, the third book. It's weird. What about Chime? Chime's a standalone, and you grabbed
Never
that.
heard of it.
So that's like two of us. You have that. It's in your new stack of books.
Well, I don't have it yet.
Well, it wouldn't be until what, November?
Well, is that the one I already paid for, or the non-paid?
No, the one you haven't paid for.
Oh.
Let's see what else is up there. The Ring and the Crown, the Eye of Mines. What about Particles?
The Ring and the
That
Crown.
one's pretty old. That one's pretty old. Yeah, I'm like looking at this like crap up here. What about Particles? I've had that one forever and a day.
I've never heard of it.
It's by Dan Wells. I wonder if there's
What
something
about-
that I have like multiple copies of. Let me go look at
Yeah,
that.
I've never heard of it, so I don't know. But I'm sure I can figure out a way to get a copy
See,
of whatever it is.
Particles. Dan Wells, because I think I actually have an extra copy of that. And I have it in ebook, apparently, as well. So I actually really don't even need my print copy. So I
Is
have...
it by Michael Penny?
No, it's by Dan Wells. Here is, I'll toss it in chat. Here's the link to Amazon. And right now on Amazon, it's $5.69 for Kindle copy, but they have a hardback for like $2.12 if you don't get it from Amazon. So you have to pay like the $4 for shipping, but let's see if they have anything. Let's see, for Amazon, it's like $6.15.
Oh, you were saying Particles and it's partials.
Oh, partials. I can't read. I can't read. That's all there is to it. Let's see. For fans of The Hunger Games, Battlestar Galactica, and Blade Runner, comes the first book in the partials sequence.
It's not a standalone. You said a standalone.
I know. I just happened to
That's
see it up
not
there.
a
I've had it
standalone.
forever.
That's
And
not
well, it was something that I knew I had extra copies of.
Have
Was
you
a
ever
thing.
read? Did you ever read this book, Jessica?
What book? I have that. I think. I'm pretty sure I have that up there somewhere, like in the R's. No, it's probably on the floor, because that stops with the K's. I like set everything out and put everything into somewhat ABC order. Let me unplug this so I can like.
This author just finished her series, and I have the first book, and I want to read it at some point. Just finished this series, though. She just released the last book. It's supposed to be a good
I was
series.
like trying to find something that I have extra copies of. What about the Born at Midnight series? Because I know like most of us have copies of that.
I don't.
I was gonna say I will be buying I just bought the second one. You have my third copy or the third book. That was good. That one was good.
What about the Fairy Ring series by Kiki Hamilton?
Well, I just said partials because I knew I had extra copies of it.
Have you read the Fairy Ring series by Kiki Hamilton?
Yeah, no, I have it though.
I know, so do I. I got the first book, and she just released the last one.
The Fairy
I have
Ring.
the first one. Yeah, I had the first one of that series, and she just released the last one on Amazon the other day.
Hold on a second. I think that's a loanable copy.
What, Kiki Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the first one. My friend bought it for me for Christmas, and I haven't read it yet, and I feel bad because I haven't read it yet. But I heard it's supposed to be a really good series.
The fairy ring. Oh no, I don't have that on there. Where do I have that copy then? Maybe it's on my actual computer. F-A-E-R-I-E.
So I'm just curious if I'm going to like, because I haven't bought the other books because I haven't read the first one yet because I'm not willing to buy the other ones if I don't like the first book.
I have the first one in hardback.
The first one is an ebook, so you have the first one, I have the first one.
But
Rachel, do you have the Kiki Hamilton Fairy Ring series?
yes, she does.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'll just nod my head with Jessica.
Okay, so then we should read that one. Everybody said they have that.
Because it's because I have it in ebook,
Okay.
and everybody's in the review group. So the rules of my review group is that you get access to those books as long as you do your review. So
There we go. Then you'll get one of your reviews done. So it sounds like you should.
technically, everybody has the book. I don't even know how long I've had that book. Let's put it that way.
If it's in your review list, you should probably read it. So let's put that one on for November. Sound good?
That works.
That sounds great for me.
Okay, so that's November. Which one was that? November. I got it on my calendar here before I forget. That was November 15th, right?
My ear hurts. Okay, do you want to do it for the 15th or the 22nd? Because we're meeting the 8th for Daughter Smoke and Bone, and then we're meeting the 29th for Hunger Games. So what other day in there do you want?
15th might be easier, only because I will be leaving the 21st to get to Georgia.
Okay. So let's do fairy. Can't spell fairy ring.
My ear hurts.
Yay, I'll finally actually get that series started before the end of the year.
Okay, and then events. Fairy ring.
Yeah, because I have the first one, and since you released the last one, if we like it, then we know we can get all the other books now. We don't have to wait.
Mhm.
Out there.
As far as I know, it was the last book. I don't think there was more. I think that was the last one that she just released. And Talon I have on
spin-offs.
pre-order since I can't seem to get a copy from NetGalley since they're only allowing Australian and UK copies on there.
Ooh.
I have to
I
buy
hate when they do that.
it. So annoying. I'm going to have to buy Talon since NetGalley's only getting UK copies.
Is Talon the first book or?
Yeah, it's a brand new series by Julie Cogwell. She's the one that wrote the Iron Daughter and the Iron King. It's her Dragon
read that.
series that she's releasing in October.
Which I was supposed to get a copy of and they didn't send me.
And I keep going to NetGalley, and NetGalley only has UK and Australian copies. So I'm going to have to.
I want to read her the Iron Fae series.
Yeah, I've already read it. It's really, really good.
I haven't read that.
I
You
really want
really should read that series. We should just
Okay,
make
hold
it a thing. You and I have already read it, so she's the only one that's going to have to read it.
They are all over there.
somewhere.
Right there.
I see them right there. I can see her face there. That series is the series that got me stuck on reading fairy books. I read that series. I started reading it back when the first one came out, and I just devoured them. Every time she released one, I was at the library first in line for it before I got my Kindle, and then I started putting them on my...
uploaded the EPUB and PDF copies of the Fairy Ring from the review group over to the book club, so nobody has to go scrounging through all of the review books. I really hate that they took Sugar Sync off because that made it so much easier when people were like,
yeah.
what was I going to go look at? Oh, Book Outlet. I got my hardback copy from Book Outlet.
Do they have hardbacks of all of the books?
Oh, the fairy rings? Probably, since they're all out now.
Oh no, they
I prefer hardback copies over everything.
Yeah, I just don't have the bookshelf room to have books. I have to. That's why most of mine are on my Kindle.
Okay, no, they
that's
only
kind
have
of
book one.
no problem.
They only have book one, but you can get the paperback for $2.99 or the hardcover for $4.99.
Oh.
I will add that link into the book club as well. I'll toss it in the events.
Yeah, I started following Kiki Hamilton. This will be the first book I've read by her, but I started following her on Amazon, so I would get the notice when when the books came out. I see a kitty kitty. I see a kitty kitty. Oh, so cute.
He's going through a growth spurt right now, so all he's doing is sleeping and eating.
Well, that's all my cats do anyway.
It's true. That's mostly what they do. And at nighttime, they're like, "Ooh, why aren't you guys awake? Play."
Yeah, time to play. Yeah, mine get locked outside at night because the dog door gets closed.
Yeah, they only have one.
I was gonna say he sleeps inside, so he stays in my room, and so at night I feel like cat claws in my face, and then he's licking me, and I'm like, I want to sleep.
Yeah, I have 2 cats, and they get locked outside at night, and then my dogs get locked up.
More of this, which apparently is only in ebook for $3.99 on Amazon.
Yeah, it just came out, so maybe she didn't release maybe they sold out of the hardback copies or something.
I don't think it came out in hardback.
Maybe it didn't.
Or wait, no, this is for pre-order.
Okay, so maybe it's not out yet. I know I got an email, so it might not be out yet then.
23rd, it's out in 3 days.
Okay, I knew it was coming out soon because I got an email about it. So
I swear.
yeah, I love that lovely subscribe, stay up to date button. It tells me
I
when my books are
have
coming.
2 in ebook, and I can loan that one.
Okay, so if I finish it and I love it, then I know who to bug to get the second book.
But I don't have the 3rd book. I'm gonna go look up in my list.
Well, the prices aren't too bad for the ebooks. $4. I don't mind paying $4. If I like it enough, I might pay the $4.
Let me see if I can find. Okay, no, I only have the Torn Wing.
Yeah.
Ebook.
But I'm hoping. I haven't got the other books yet since I haven't read the first one. And she's an author. I don't tend to buy more than one of a series if I've never read the author. If I've read the author, then I'm like, okay, bye. But
I've had that.
like Julie Caldwell, I'll buy every book she ever released.
Oh, it was free. I bought it when it was free. I'm like, why do I have book 2 and not book 1? It was free.
It's a good price.
I have to go scrounging through my H's up. Let's see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Yeah, it's gonna be up above my head somewhere.
You got a little while before you have to scrounge too much for it.
Oh no! If I don't find it, like now, I'll forget.
Well, that's why I write it on my calendar. So what I do every Monday, I come in here and look at my calendar. It's like, okay, what do I need to have read? So this week, on Monday, I have to start Vampire Academy because I have a buddy read for that. I've already read Fractured Dreams, so that's already taken care of. Cover reveals are already done for you for Hole in the Clouds.
Yay!
And so I'm reading Everlasting right now for my tour on the 29th. I got to finish it before Monday so I can read Vampire Academy. Because I've watched the movie. That's one of the ones I watched the movie but didn't read the book because it came on Netflix and my husband's like, I want to watch it. And I'm like, I didn't read the book yet. I can't watch it yet.
Wait, what, Vampire Academy?
Yeah, so I ended up watching the movie before I read the book. So now I got to read. I'm doing a buddy read. I joined a group on Goodreads that lets you sign up to do buddy reads with other people. So we just buddy read The Maze Runner, which we were doing, which I was already reading because of the book club. But Monday we're supposed to start reading Vampire Academy.
That one is a great series. I haven't seen the movie only because I heard bad things about it.
Yeah, the movie didn't. It was good, but it was kind of cheesy. But it made me want to find out why it was cheesy because they must have just done a bad job. I don't know. But I heard good things about the book series. So.
I love the book series. I met the author at one point. I think it was her 4th book when her fourth book came out, 4th and 5th.
Yay.
She was very sweet.
There it is. I would like to meet Kiki Hamilton. I like her covers.
That's pretty.
I really like the covers. That's the first thing when I saw the covers. I'm like, okay, it says fairies. It's got a pretty cover. Must read it. And then it's been sitting on my Kindle ever since.
I heard that book was good.
I still have an ARC of that.
There's a lot of books I need to read. I'm like
Yeah,
so
same here,
behind.
and that's kind of why I'm glad we're doing the book club, because it's making me read those books that I bought or
These are
seen
my
that I
diehard.
haven't read, like the selection series. I won the entire selection series on a giveaway, and I still
Ooh.
haven't read it.
I'm gonna
I'm
put these
jealous.
in the books to read for next year. I want to read these.
I
Okay.
haven't heard of any of those.
I feel like with books on my to read list are like 2 years behind everybody else. They're like, have you read this book? And I'm like, I don't know. I just finished reading, I don't know, like, what is that book? Marked from PC Cast.
Those are right there.
Yeah,
I love
I
that
haven't read
series.
those either.
That's a good
But
series.
I have a couple friends that think I'm crazy because I haven't read there was a giveaway on Facebook for the entire selection series plus the novellas, and I won them, and I still haven't read them yet. I love the covers. I think they're gorgeous. I need to figure out some way to get it in there. I've almost stopped signing up for tours just so I can start reading some of the stuff that I haven't read yet.
I'm
Or
jealous.
limiting it down to like
I read
one or
Selected.
2 tours.
I read Selected, and that was great. So I need to read Elite.
Mm-hmm.
And Jessica really wants to smack me because I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, she wants to do the same thing to me because I haven't read the selection series yet either. And what I need to do is I've started deleting tour emails when they come in. I've like glanced through them real quick, and if I don't see something that catches my eye, it's like, okay, I'm not doing it, you know.
Right now, unless it's something that I'm getting in print, I'm not signing up for anything.
Yeah, well, it's just because I've got to get to it's the end of the year, and I want to get some stuff read.
This
I
is
haven't heard of either one of those.
said that is driving me nuts.
I haven't heard of
Oh,
either
is
one
that the
of
one you were
those.
talking about?
Yes. Let me find one of the words. Like, okay, here, instead of here, the earth crack, it's here, eartheth, earth, like TH apostrophe and then the word earth.
Yeah. Maybe I would listen to that one on an audiobook. Maybe it wouldn't bug me so much. Scorpio Races, that's what I'm listening to on audiobook right now.
But
It's supposed to be
everybody
movie
says
next
that
year.
they love the series, that it's die hard, they love it, and it's awesome. But I was reading it, and I'm just like,
You're like, I need my red pen. Where's my red pen? Gotta
yeah, and
correct
it's
this.
like I want to just go through it and just start writing the correct words, because some of it's so off the wall you can't even tell what it is.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it'd be better if you were listening to it as an audiobook.
I can't do audiobooks.
I listen to them all the time when I'm in here stamping. I'm listening to Scorpio Races. That's the one that's on my Audible right now. Ever since I found out you could buy the ebook and upgrade for a couple dollars on some of them, it really makes my stamping time better because I can listen to one book on there and then I'm reading a book normally, and they're two different kind of things. Scorpio Races is completely different than the Everlasting book I'm reading, so I don't get them mixed up.
So what books are you guys going to do you want a preview of tomorrow's post? So you know what you're gonna go vote on?
Tomorrow's one of the pick ones, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the I Own It Sundays, and
Yes.
it's on the Maid of Secrets is on my trade list now.
That one sounded really good.
I still only have 2 on there. Oh, I have I Hunt Killers and Arclight. No takers.
I don't know. I'd have to see them again to know if they were takers or not.
Here you go.
Sometimes titles don't always help me. I need to see the books.
Ooh.
Okay, there we go. I don't think I was interested in either one of those.
I Hunt Killers is a trilogy. I have all 3 of them. All 3 of those are on NetGalley, by the way. Arclight, I have the first one in both ebook and hardback, and then I have book 2, which is Meridian, which I've had for like forever, and I still need to finish it. And then the Wednesday one, I'll find it. Oh, my stinking ear keeps hurting. Oh wait, no, it's Monday. Monday's the one that I added the extra books to. I knew it was somewhere. I was like, where did it go?
Yay, I think I finally made my swag book goal for today. Yay, one